Hey everyone, it's Rev Trev, your teacher today, and the lesson is how to figure out how to get good AI. What's AI? It's artificial intelligence. So it's easy to play it for manual yourself, but how do you figure out if your team is hard to play against? How do you know? This is my team. So the very first thing is the ultimate lineup. This is your AI. This is what other teams play in League versus League or in Showdown. And this is my lineup. This is what they face. So make sure that first lineup is one. Now this is the one that I have for manual. Just make another lineup. I put in Shaq because he's super fun. Look, he's got 90 rebounding, 91 block. He's so fun. He's got the dunk package. He's great. Normally it's very different, my manual to my AI, but right now it's very similar. So how do you figure out which cards are good and which cards are not? There's a lot of good cards out there. A lot of them, just depending on your playstyle. I'm strategic. I'm just looking at, is this 93 Iverson worth the money to pick up to replace the Beal? Like, should I be trying to get a better overall card that's going to fit? Or what about Jokic? Should I be putting him in instead of Turner or Bam, or maybe not Kawhi, but this Ingram? Like, which ones are great? And depending on what style you play, whether it's power, finesse, strategic, which cards should you be going for? Which cards play great AI? Well, one of the ways to figure it out is by being a part of a league. Join a league and do the league ladder. Go in, play your own team, and just check out. Look he's got the McGrady. I've never even seen that McGrady. I know from playing different teams that Garnett is absolutely amazing. All right, let's check out Oscar's team. He's always got a great team. Gobert, Durant, Ingram, McCollum, and he's got the Penny. So this is his AI team. Now let's scroll down and get to Axl Rose. He has the highest overall team in our league right now. I go and check out his team. He's got the Embiid. That shooting guard is amazing. The Barry is just for promo purposes, but the Duncan is supposed to be an amazing AR card. In fact, I know that because he's very hard to play against. He out-rebounds Durant. So also go in and make sure you play your quarters in League versus League. Don't be that guy who doesn't do that, right? But I just go into theirs and start looking at their teams. He's got the Kid, he's got the Iverson, the James, the Durant, the Jokic. And I played against those guys. I end up beating those guys. In that my last video I made. So check that out. It also another way is Showdown, and we'll get into that. But before we get into that, I want to tell you again, not again, but remind you, go into Discord and go into NBA Live mobile official channel and ask other people who play the game. And just say, hey, are you good? Is this good? Like, for example, I know that Middleton's not good. That Bosch is really good. I played against them. People would not say to try that Middleton. So what I do is I go into Showdown. I don't play it. I just push the autoplay and just watch it. Now, I know this isn't riveting NBA Live footage, but look, Penny goes in. That's what he naturally does. That's great, and I think it's great that he can get around Kid no problem, but can he play defense? And that's a key. Now look, Kid is very good AI player. The Magic Johnson is considered, the 92 Magic is considered the best AI point guard out there. He's so good, but would I not take Penny? Would I replace Penny with Magic, 92 finesse Magic? I mean, is it worth it? You know, these are the questions. Like, look at the rebounding here. KD is not a great rebounder. He's great offensively, but Bosch just destroyed him on the boards, right? You just watch and see. For example, I think, oh yeah, this Beal, look at this. He nails a three in the guy's face. That's fantastic. Do I need that Iverson? Maybe not. Think about that live pass Booker that everyone's getting. He has 100 contested shots. Well, if you've watched my videos, you've seen that his AI is actually not good. People are paying millions and millions of coins, like 20 million coins for this card, and he's not great. But I bet you manually, in fact, I know manually, he's fantastic. He's like, see, Kevin Durant, he can shoot, but he can't rebound. Maybe you want to put Tim Duncan in. Maybe you want Karl Malone in there. Look at this, Turner. I want my center to be able to rebound well, out rebound the other center, and to block shots. And so this Turner actually is pretty good. I don't have to go and spend money on a BAM or whoever at center. But the 90 Wilt Chamberlain is a must-have. That's why I'm going for the historic All-Star lineup. I'm going for the Wilt, man. He's going to be 92. There's rumors that they're going to be all being able to go to 94. Look at this Beal again. Like, I'm not getting Iverson if that's how he plays. I mean, he's keeping me in. I've got 14 points, and I haven't touched a button yet. So, these are some of the things that you got to think about, right? There's so many good small forwards. There's Ingram. There's like usually the monthly masters. Like Van Leet is a great manual, but I don't know if he's a great AI. I know that the Paul George strategic, that card is fantastic defensively, very hard to play against. And that's what you do. You go in, you play against teams, and in the league, with the ladder, in the league versus league, you play showdown. You find out the cards that are hard to play against, and then you say, I want that card on my team. So maybe it is the Garnett that you want at power forward. Maybe it is the Wilt. Maybe it is the Shaq. That's how you start to figure out. Now, as you can see here, I scored 14 points. Never touched a button other than autoplay. And then what happens is it shows me how much my AI played against his or her AI, and as you'll see here, it'll also score me 14 points as well. So these are just some of the ways. I hope that you have found this helpful. I know that there's a lot of pressure to have great overall and blah, 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 but I'd rather have good gameplay, good AI, than I do having the best overall team, right? The overall doesn't always matter, but how your players play does. This has been my video. I know it's been longer, but thanks so much for supporting the channel, subscribing. Please subscribe. That'd be really great. Share this content with your friends. We're just trying to make the community better and have some good content, good tips and tricks. Have a great day.